megawatt G that the Electricity Act 2003 provisioned for 1. Non-discriminatory open access for generating companies. 2. Different licensees in transmission, distribution and trading. 3. The creation of a power market through traders, market makers and power exchanges. 4. The Act also provides consumers with a choice. They could choose between various suppliers of electricity.
Yes, bhai, we all know that. I believe that the Electricity Act has resulted in a situation of a square peg in a round hole.
Well, why do you say that, Megawatt Ji?
Bhai, suno, meri baat suno. The Electricity Act envisages open access and consumer choice. These provisions presuppose the availability of transmission grid points across the country, where any generator could inject power and any consumer could draw it. Kuch baat samajh mein aayi?
Well, maybe then with a more robust transmission system, these things would be possible.
As I always say, my friend, only God knows.
Further, in the Electricity Act 2003, the generator or the consumer is given the right to execute short-term transactions using the unutilized capacity in the transmission system.
However, there is a contradiction in the Electricity Act. On the one hand, it talks about the creation of markets and competitive prices, and on the other hand, talks about regulating almost every aspect of power.
Yes, I'm told that not a single open access has been granted under Section 42(2). Over-regulation has resulted in delays, while unimaginative market design, capping price of power, ineffective enforcement, lack of skilled manpower, and a host of other problems have made regulatory uncertainty a new risk.
I told you so.
Who is the consumer who exercises his right for open access?
He who can afford to pay and is in a position to opt for various options. Open access works for the haves, not for the have-nots.
There is resistance from utilities in granting open access due to loss of revenue and profit. What is the impact of granting open access on DISCOMs and the states?
The DISCOMs will get a bailout every 10 years for political reasons, so they need not worry too much about their accumulated losses, since the state governments will be compensated by the central governments on a decadent basis, that is, every decade. Simple.
Can SERCs take sub-motor cognizance of open access issues?
There is very little ownership for this concept in the incumbent establishment by and large. However, there are some specks of hope which are bravely raising their head in this draconian market. The question is, how long will they be able to enjoy open access before the states roll over them?
And the states subsidize electricity consumption of poorer consumers directly from the state budget?
Of course, provided they have money.